hello, everyone. We are live. It's your girls, Monty, Callie, and Joy. Dr. Joy. Sorry, Joy. I almost missed your name, but PPH. We are here to talk about Love and Marriage Huntsville. Trick or Retreat was the name of the episode. I'm gonna play our intro. Oh, let me turn that off. Sorry, y'all. And we will get into it. Where is it?
Good head and way, good sex, good chemistry, good life, I fall for this. Good nights and memories. Good. Make mama proud quite while I'm working.
All right, hello. I'm echoing for some.
Hi.
All right, anyway.
We are live.
I hear echo, but if y'all don't, then we're fine. Anyway, so how are you ladies? We just got off of one call, we're on another. We're about to have some fun because it's one of our favorite shows, Love and Marriage Huntsville, and I'm very upset because they showed us this teaser after this episode and won't be back to September. So I don't know what we're gonna do in between. I guess Bell Collective or something coming out.
Did they do that last season? Split it
I
up?
don't know.
Yeah, I commented on it a couple of weeks ago. If y'all go back, I said they normally have a break in between.
You did, and you started this.
They normally have a break in between.
I'm mad at you, Joy.
That's just how they done it every season. I wondered, were they trying to go straight through when they had the pandemic, and then with the pandemic it stopped, but it's worked for them.
I don't like it.
Y'all have to remember that the stuff that they showed us the preview for just happened Memorial Day weekend.
It did in May.
If y'all remember the clip where Mel was singing and people was laughing at it, that was the mic check, apparently, for that event. That just happened.
And she wasn't singing, by the way. They were playing her song.
Singing. It was a mic check.
Yeah, but it was the Orion Amphitheater, whatever. They just opened that in May. And so this is all very new.
Yes. So I'm not surprised. Because I was like, dang, that would almost be in real time. So when they would talk, because
go ahead.
No, I was just saying, it kind of explains too that they did all of those Carlos King shows while they weren't filming.
Did y'all? I was watching this video. I'm not looking at it now, so I can't even say where it's from. But the video where Ariella said she was going to get her OnlyFans. Did y'all hear that? Have y'all seen her?
No, I don't really follow her. What did she say now?
She's going to open her an OnlyFans account. She says she's going to go on her little swimsuit and take her some selfies.
Well, can't she? Don't she do that on Instagram anyway?
You get paid on the other one though.
Oh, do we need to do OnlyFans? Shut her up.
What are we gonna show?
I'll show my feet.
What you got? Wait a minute. Y'all ain't never seen that. It's an Indian lady.
Cause I got
middle-aged Indian lady.
What she show?
She said when she heard that a girl was showing her toes or OnlyFans, it was making like some stupid amount.
You make crazy money.
$20,000.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Her TikTok stock. She was like, ooh.
What? I'm just gonna show my feet. I got nice feet.
Hey, wait a minute. She was just like showing her shoulder.
You can just show. They pay for anything.
Look,
they pay.
Wait a minute. We can all three go on there and be like chatted up toes.
Okay. Yes, chat her toes up. Come on. Let's do it. I'm serious. I gotta tag Sandy. I don't know Sandy's name for real, y'all.
Yeah.
I might send her a message.
Yeah, it's crazy that people making it's a fetish thing, I guess.
Yeah, people love it. I mean, even big girls get that money too now.
So do the toe lady have to show her face?
No, she just shows her
No,
toes.
she just shows her toes.
I'm opening me an account while we on this call.
That's what I have to see y'all her TikTok.
My feet is gorgeous.
This my
She has a little
y'all, my memory on Facebook just came up. I gotta show y'all what it is.
Her toes were talking to what? Her toes were talking to the microphone. What'd you say?
Oh no, I was talking about the little Indian lady got a little bitty microphone that she talk a little miniature microphone that she talks into, and she always tapping like.
Jordan said, "I was supposed to be messaging at Sandy, but anyway, I'm gonna show y'all this. What my best. This is how crazy I've been about reality TV. This is 4 years ago. This is my memory, and I must have put it on my main page.
Monique, we care about you and your memories you share here. We thought we'd like to look back on the photos from 4 years ago.
Phaedra and Candy.
Oh, that was 4 years ago?
That was 4 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Really?
And who
right?
Was going to be working
seemed like it was way longer than 4 years
But that's
ago.
when it might have been a share I shared just 4 years ago. But it's just the fact they have been
because they used to be over with in the spring. We never watch Housewives of Atlanta in the summertime.
It's normally in the November, right?
Yeah, they used to
Christmas. Yeah,
look at Candy's eyes.
I mean, in the summer, all fall.
But I did it that day. It must have been just me talking about McDonald's ice cream machine, but I used them. Is what I'm saying. That's how really involved and engrossed with them I am. I love reality TV, y'all. This is so sad of me. And when I tell people at work, they're like, they can't believe it. Hey, Cecilia, welcome back. I need to message Sandy, and I will in a minute. So let me get on some notes, and then we'll get into it. Oh, I was going to say something. I'm going to show this joy that you just sent, just because. So Mark's Tank, is that his name, Tank?
Mm-hmm.
Went live
over the weekend.
And showed... And showed Mel and Martel. They was burning some food. Martel wasn't paying attention. He was maybe crawling up the stairs.
Somebody else was there too.
But he was probably on his, trying to find his phone so he could call coleslaw. Wasn't paying attention. I'm just making it up to the food. And then the older son, the son. He's only son. Well, no, he's not anymore. Okay, the older son. I'm gonna say that. Tank. Yeah, Tank, because he has a son with her.
That's the older son.
Yes, the older son.
Okay, I'm confused.
He did a Facebook Live on Mel's phone, and he went live showing that they were together on vacation. So somebody must have. Did they ask her why did she make this response?
I have no idea. So anyway, coleslaw. I mean, oh Lord,
I know. I called
Ariane.
Right.
Said that her son was supposed to go on vacation, but she didn't want him filmed. Well, that's what this person posted, and then Mel actually went in the one of the groups and said, "No, ma'am, this was my trip. I was planning with my kids only, and I offered a courtesy to Martel that he could attend along with his mother. No mention or discussion of any extra parts."
Wow.
Let me ask y'all this, because this has been a talk. I don't know if you all have seen. I'm sure at this point, all of us. The previews for what's gonna happen in September was more interesting than the episode was this last week.
Yeah,
and that's all the mess that went down. But we know that previews can be deceptive. They piece together stuff to keep us interested, and they can create a narrative that's not necessarily based on reality. I know that. I said all of that to say this. Based off of what we saw, which may not be worth a hill of beans in a couple of months, I'm just telling you what I saw and what was presented to us. Melanie is messy as all get out.
I love it.
Everything, how it was set up. It was Mel that based off what we saw. I'm not saying this is reality, y'all. I just want to say that for y'all jump in and say we don't know. It was Mel that walked into what's her name shop. Allegedly to get Martel, and walked out. She is the one that confronted Wanda,
right?
But understanding the chain of events, this goes back to Wanda Okay, so what happened was when Carlos had his first show, Melanie was on it. Melanie was on it, and so was Monique. Mm-hmm. And on that show, Carlos asked her something. I can't remember what he asked her, but her response was, "I don't know." What she said?
Oh, go ahead, keep going.
Oh, she said, "I don't know. You should ask
her dad. He's in my DM
because her baby daddy stayed in my inbox, in my DMs, and he in my DMs." Carlos asked her a follow-up question. I can't remember what it was, but her answer was, "I don't know. It's Tisha daddy." Right. That's why Wanda then goes on social media. And this is where the argument keeps coming in. And I know that lives can be deleted. Arguments, this is where all the Wanda's response that I saw, and I ain't trying to pretend like I saw them all. But the response, and I ain't talking about this secret one that everybody's saying is out there. That everybody keeps creating a narrative. If it's secret, then it's a secret. But the point is, the one that I saw, Wanda was saying, I just repeated baby daddy. She said baby daddy. Right. And I just repeated, well, you need to find out who your baby daddy is. The argument is she talking about Melanie's children? In my opinion,
but you know she's lying, is that she did a live and I watched it where she blatantly said that she was talking about that baby. She said it. She was talking about that baby.
What is she saying about the baby?
She's
talking because
questioning the paternity, Joy.
She's questioning the paternity.
A baby's paternity has nothing to do with the baby.
But why bring that? So this is what I'm going to say. Why bring that into anything? That is a child.
You're questioning.
If anybody talks about her grandchildren, she would lose her mind. What is it? They said that her grandchildren look like Marceau, which they do. She would probably lose her mind. You don't talk about people's kids. She could have. It was so much stuff she could have said about.
You keep saying
it was so much stuff she could have said about Mel.
What did she say about her children?
Joy, questioning the paternity of a child is saying your child is a bastard. Go and find out who the father is. You are talking about the child.
You're talking about this baby.
Y'all adding way too much.
No, it's not. That's what it is.
You're leaving out way too much.
It's not. I can only put things in context. And in context,
not very well in this case.
Melanie said such and such and such of your baby daddy. So Wanda said you need to find out who your baby daddy is.
First of all, Tish is an adult.
100%.
This is not a match for match. Tish is an adult.
100%
Wanda should have went after Van. Or she should have went after Mel. She should not have went down 3 steps. No, she didn't.
She met.
She went after the kid.
You gonna talk about my baby daddy?
I'm not gonna argue about this.
It's nothing to argue about
yours. Okay, I'm not gonna validate it.
When you were saying go find your baby daddy, why would we need to do that? Is it because you're questioning the father of the child, whether it's the old child or the young child?
Yes, but that has something to do with the child. That's what I was about Melanie. Basically, in my opinion, she was low-key calling the girl a slut.
She's calling the kid a bastard.
She calling the girl a slut.
And Wanda got a husband and a boyfriend. How you gonna call anybody a slut when you got a husband and a boyfriend and you can't even afford a food truck and you freaking 2 men and they can't even pay for your food truck? You
that's a whole new different story.
Okay, I'm just saying you can't call nobody else a hoe if you a hoe.
Right. She talking about the hair.
Wait a minute. Y'all have to see Wanda's follow-up to this. Wanda's follow-up is so funny. She was like, I have not been intimate.
Right,
she did not say intimate. I don't know what word that was. But it was something like intimate. She was like, I have not been intimate with that man since I was pregnant with Tisha. I was like, we don't want to know the details about you in the all about her not having
right
or report.
I'm gonna say this.
It was so funny.
I want to make a disclaimer. I like Wanda. I don't like when she goes live, but I like her for the show. When she goes live, she says some horrible things. She's drinking. I don't think she's thinking about what she's saying, and she needs to be stopped living. I love her on the show.
Understand what she's saying anyway. Got a translator.
And the lives, I don't think any of them should be going live about.
That's true.
I just believe it. I mean, I know that that's the element that we enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
That may be the element that the other housewives is missing, because I've been trying to figure out how can a show like this thrive and housewives go in the gutter.
So Wanda stays in the home with the husband and has a boyfriend on the outside. Yes, she's trying to call somebody else out.
You just can't call nobody a hoe.
Wanda is a hoe with
I mean, she was.
I mean, it may be a hoe can't call another hoe a hoe. I don't know.
Mean,
That's what I mean.
Game.
Right.
Wanda should have never wanted.
Maybe a hoe know another hoe. Like, you know.
I like them there. Don't get me wrong. But it's something. This show has an element of authenticness that I really enjoy. But sometimes, like the other shows, I don't understand. We have so many spoilers. We can recognize when it don't even play out right.
Right.
And I think that's one of the things that sometimes irritate me. My thing is, I hope this should be almost 2 episodes. We should get a point of view from Wanda, and we should get a point of view from Melody, because this is a lot that's going on. Because
that's true.
Wanda went live and Melody went live,
and Stormy went live.
Melody said that Wanda dissed her from the back. And we know that ain't true.
Because I thought she said Tish.
Watch this, Melanie didn't even know Wanda was there. She said, "Oh, Wanda here, where's she at?"
I thought it was Tish that snuck her from the back, not Wanda. Was it Tish?
No, it was Wanda. Wanda said, "I didn't sneak her from the back."
I thought they were trying to say it was Tish. Okay.
No, Wanda. Well, I don't know. Wanda actually inserted herself and said, "I didn't sneak her from the back. I snuck her from the front." So I'm assuming there's another incident.
So do y'all think that they should be in the Facebook groups?
I enjoy them in the Facebook groups. It's not the groups. I actually prefer them in the groups, kind of telling us the real from the fake. My issue is the lives. The lives create a narrative that is unfair to other people. And sometimes the lies create a false narrative. We saw that with Housewives of Potomac big time with Monique. And we can see it on her. Melanie gave us the impression that she was minding her own business and Wanda snuck up behind her. Just from the
I didn't get that impression. I didn't know.
I mean, she literally said, "How you gonna sneak for somebody from behind?"
But I didn't think it was Wanda. I thought it was Tisha.
Right, but Wanda part of the show, I didn't see her from behind, which tells me.
But I never thought Wanda. I didn't see that live, so to me, I never thought it was Wanda. I thought it was Tisha.
Wanda. That's why I said Wanda inserted herself.
Okay.
And because Wanda had a live going, and Wanda's live kept on even after whoever
it was in her pocket.
Out.
Yeah.
And made her put their phone down. And it's just a lot going on. It was a lot that day. And we're going to get a cut version. And I don't like that. I almost need this to be too.
I want to go back. And I know we're supposed to be talking about the show that's now. But, okay, so you said that Mel was wrong for going into Destiny's establishment. Why was she wrong?
I mean, if you don't like the girl, you don't want to talk to the girl, why walk into her establishment unless you're just trying to get some airtime to start?
Did she pay for this? Because her $7,000 pay for her to at least walk through the door and make a turn?
No, you did not go.
I'm just asking questions.
I really hope she gave her that money back.
She didn't. You know she'd get her that money back.
I don't know
if she would have gave that money back, you would know. She gonna
I would give it back to her only because Melanie is the type of chick. If you were ever my friend, I sure wouldn't go on national TV and tell the people that I gave you money and because your lights was going to get cut off. This ain't you giving you money to get your butt done or you get a head full of weed. This is money because you were having some financial issues.
Joy. Why can't you get her the money to get her butt done? That ain't nice.
I'm just saying that's a bang reason. That's a bang. This one
okay, but I have a question. Reason. When you walk into a store, so have you been to the beauty supply? Do you say, "Hey, girl"? Or do they say, "Welcome to my store"?
It depends on if the way that the Destiny store is made. her cashier is kind of, when you walk in her store, the cashier is okay.
Do they show all that on the show? What?
If I'm 12 o'clock, her cashier is like 2 or 3.
They showed the cash
so
register.
Both of them should have been greeting each other, even if you didn't look up. Like as soon as that bell go off, if you're behind the counter, you say hello. But if I didn't say hello, if I walked into a shop like the beauty shop I go to, the cashiers are on my left. So usually I walk in, I look to my left, hello, they say hello, and I keep on going. That's just common courtesy.
Where are you getting at?
Huh?
Joy, let me say this. Destiny should be happy somebody walked in her store. Because
you know what, Monty?
I'm just talking. I'm just saying.
On 10 alone. On 10 is trying to sell at least 10 items a day.
If you was Mel's friend, you wouldn't have done what Destiny done if someone gave you $7,000.
What did Destiny do? Oh, you mean talking to?
She was talking. No, Destiny was talking about her on social media bad. That's why I feel like
say on social media about her.
What did she say on social media? Because I still ain't heard enough.
Y'all ain't in Instagram enough. I'll find it. She was talking bad. It was in their story, so I don't remember everything that was being said, but it was all in her story.
Because even when
I can find some stuff.
When she was doing those interviews, which is before all of this happened, the interviews that we saw Destiny do were before.
No, this was even before the show came on, I think.
She wasn't saying anything bad about it. And one of the things that Destiny kept saying is, please tell me what I've said to you. She said she has what she meant by that was after the reunion. Correct. But that's what
this was on Instagram.
But that had to come after. Shut up, Right.
Y'all better stop. People don't.
Shut up.
It's some facts.
Here's a question I've been wanting to ask y'all about. Of all the cast members, and I'd like people out there that's watching to answer this too. Okay. Of all of the people, male or female, which one of these characters would you kick it with? And when I mean kick it, I mean just straight up, just kick it. Nothing inappropriate, just kick it with. Which one of these men or women would you like to, you wish that you had, that you feel connected with? So which one would you kick it with or be your, then which one do you kind of wish you were connected with? And I'm saying connected with like family or friends or like of them.
You go first, Joy, because I want to hear what you got to say.
Well, the person I would kick it with, because they are so funny to me, is Marcel. I think about it all the time. I would kick it with Marcel. I don't even smoke, but I would go to his cigar bar if he was there, because I know if he got any time with me, he gonna make me laugh before he leaves. He's so witty to me. His comebacks are like he's quick.
Okay,
he got a quick comeback for everything. The person, y'all already know who I say I wish I was connected with in a big socially way.
Connected in what way? Do you want to be plugged in, Joy?
If Martel was my relative, I would be making sure he passed his test. Because when he came back, that would be the first thing that he would be able to say, I passed the test. I want him to win. That's why I say that,
Joy. Has he taken the test yet?
He said he was going to take it in 2 weeks to Big Lou. We don't get that in a minute.
I wish he hadn't said that. And the site been down because y'all know I love.
I went. So let me give y'all some of the answers, and then Callie, I'm going to get who you want. So Cecilia says Mel because of Sugar Mama. Kimmy, she has the most sense. Miss Vanessa because she's sneaky and bougie. Oh, okay, Miss Vanessa.
Oh, okay.
Male and any other man. Destiny. Oh, she went back. So this is not the answer. We'll talk about that in a minute.
He is not my cousin. I ain't never made him in my
life. Who would you hang with, Callie?
Who would you hang with?
Well, I would have to say Whitlow, not Tiffany, but
Big Lou.
Louis.
Okay.
He's low key. He's low key.
Okay.
I'm kind of low key.
And who would you be connected with as family? Or cousins or something.
This is a PG version of Mary. What is it? Mary Kill.
Mary
Shag, Mary Kill.
I don't want to shag any of them.
That's why I didn't add that in there. Because I don't either.
I couldn't be around Marcel. Because Marcel, shag, Mary, or Kill.
She said I would hang with Big Lou. Mel is
my sister. Really? Louis?
I would hang with.
Die when Marcel said, because nobody else would say this. Who has fun with Tiffany and Louis?
I don't know.
They would say, it's going to be fun, babe.
Yeah.
Who has fun with
it's
Tiffany and Louis?
I would hang with, I know Stormy would be my.
Marcel. He is so funny to me.
Stormy would be my connection as my cousin because she got that big old house and I feel like she throws some good parties. Stormy. So she would be my connection.
Oh, I forgot about
the past couple episodes.
She's just a friend. And Destiny hasn't really been on the past ones either. And and she's not just a friend. And then I think I would probably hang with Melody because she hangs with other people. And I would like to go to like Neo's wedding. And I would like, she does that kind of stuff.
She wants to be the plus one.
I want to be the plus one to all the stuff. She went to see Portia. Like,
I just bet we would have more opportunity to do things if we're with Big Lou because Whitley, what's the wife's name? She busy.
Tiffany.
She busy. She got a meeting to do or something.
I wouldn't want to be with Destiny. I forgot about Stormy. See, y'all can't be.
I forgot about Stormy. I would want to be friends with Stormy.
It's no other reason.
I know. I forgot about Stormy.
I'm just curious though. How many of y'all have downloaded on 10?
Nobody. Not even Destiny's mama. Destiny mama didn't, and her husband mama did.
Music from Mel or Destiny?
Mel.
I haven't bought anything. I got YouTube Music.
I got Spotify, so I don't buy anything.
Nobody. Yeah, so I don't buy music.
Oh, yes. So that's the question. Mel or who or
on
Destiny? Whose music?
Destiny song.
Not what's on 10, girl.
So now I just
Destiny song.
See, you is shady and don't even know it.
T know it.
Destiny has a show called On 10. Okay, I want to get back to this walk in the store because people don't agree. Oh.
That is not even a current one, Joy. That's not nice. That's the old one. That's when she was interviewing with BET Music or something.
Yeah, she got a little off back then.
Was that T that just said she got a song?
Yes. Oh, you was being shady. No, T asked too, Cecilia, not just you. All right, so let's get to the show. Do we have anything else to talk about the preview?
No.
It looks like this retreat gonna be boring. Oh, we'll talk about that in a minute.
It looks like Wanda falls down in the preview.
Oh, in the fight?
Yeah. I slow-moed it. I'm a post.
Now, I will say this, and it was disturbing.
What?
It looks like Martel attacks Wanda. That's the way it looks. It looks like Martel attacks Wanda and Marcel and really Maurice, it was trying to pull them off. That's what it looks like.
But
now I don't like that. And something else that ticked me off.
Really?
There was nothing in the preview.
There's a freeze frame. That people freeze frame. Wanda is at the bottom. She's going backwards.
Right. She's
somebody is the queen and pushing Martel this way.
I thought that was from the breakup.
Yeah, no, that's not in that clip.
Somebody got a picture of it. Somebody freeze framing.
Oh, Lord, T. Marceau and his waist trainer. Do I have that picture? Oh, yeah, Tori sent it to me. I got to find it.
He did not go there.
You ain't right,
not a waist trainer. It is,
No, I didn't say that he made contact. All I'm saying is it looks like in other words, this is putting that battery in his back. I'm going to tell you how it looks. And this is how, like I said, it's not, these are previews. So we don't really know what happened. The way it looks is Melody went into Destiny's store to get Martel. That's why she went into Destiny's store. She went to go get Martel so they could go off on Wanda. And at one point, Martel was discussing something with, or he wasn't in it. That's when Melanie went in her car and went online. And allegedly, Martel was being, I ain't gonna say that he attacked her, but let's just say he was verbally aggressive to Wanda. And Marceau and Maurice stepped in.
Well,
but
I would also say this don't look nothing like this. I'm about to show this.
Maurice allegedly said Maurice had something, he tweeted something the other day, and it was really light up toward Martel. So I don't think he's mad at Martel. I can't remember what it was, but he tweeted something like Martel is such it was something like a joke. And Maurice doesn't tweet a whole lot.
Okay, she needs to send her husband and boyfriend
see if I can find it
to check your cousin Joy. If Destiny has a song, it's not on Apple Music.
It's on iTunes.
Oh, okay. I don't have. That song that I recorded was her. It was just an old.
Yeah, that was her. She sounded a mess. Okay, hold on. Let me get T's thing off, and then I'm gonna show these pictures. Everyone is sick of Wanda. Everybody. But Joy. Okay, so I'm gonna show this. I don't see Wanda anywhere.
I agree that Wanda. Oh, that's not.
I mean, it don't look like Wanda's even around.
Wanda, that's not the free play.
But
somewhere right in here, Joy.
That I'm talking about. At some point,
show me that. Well, that's the waist trainer picture. I need to make that smaller so people can see.
Does he really have on the waist trainer?
I'm gonna get it better. Hold on, y'all.
See, I'm gonna post it.
You go. I got it. Hold on, Marceau forgot Martel. Martel very quickly. I noticed Martel got dirt on Marceau. It has to be something. All right, y'all. So anyway, she said she can't find that song, Joy. So I think you're making that up.
No.
Anything else about the preview before we get into the show?
No, we ain't into the show yet.
No, we've been talking about this preview.
Oh, same difference.
The preview was good. The preview was better than the show was last week. I guess let's talk about it. I think the biggest thing about this show, that stands out, of course, is Martel brings the children to see.
But you skipping all the way to the end.
I mean, that was the only part that was interesting.
Oh, okay. Well, come on then. Good.
You know, Martel was the only interesting thing to Joy.
I know, right? Like she skipped all the way to her boo. That's the sad part about it. Mm-hmm. Is she? So can y'all see it? The little black thing under. You see his spank? Is that a waist trainer or a spank?
They could just be bloomers.
No, that's too far up.
Maybe he was weightlifting.
Yeah, it just is gross.
I don't know. Okay, we're gonna talk about the show. We're not just gonna talk about your boo, Joy, okay?
This ain't yeah.
Wanda came up from Bessemer every weekend and camps out in front of Destiny's store to sell her plates. Really? Well, you know what? That could be a win-win because nobody goes to Destiny's store. So maybe Wanda's food can get somebody at least to the store. So I don't know. Oh, you found it. She found the song.
Good. It's under Destiny Payton.
And they still don't. Win. We don't. Let me say this. I want Destiny to succeed. I'm not trying to say that I don't, but she better be happy somebody walked in her store. What is that?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Is
that y'all? You doing that? Okay.
Yeah, she is taking her business. But I mean, I feel like we talked about them walking in the store and we're going to wait till it come on. But I feel like the store owner should speak first. Okay. What is that noise I'm hearing?
Is that you, Joy?
Somebody's got some sound going.
Is that you or no?
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, let's get to the show.
Okay.
So they started off the show. Let's see how long we've been on. Okay, 30 more minutes. We just gonna talk about the show for 30 more minutes. So I'm going to Bessemer to do some investigation. Oh, please do. Angela, Like and subscribe and follow Chatter Up and message us and let us know what you
I
find
still
out.
have a girlfriend that lives in Bessemer.
And you need to come on here live, Angela. You don't have to show your face if you don't want to. We need all the dirt. Okay? I'm serious. All right, so it starts off with Tish and Kimmy and Tiff rock climbing. And it made me think of something because they all talked about their fears. So Kimmy's fear, which I thought it was great that she tried to overcome it, was rock climbing or heights. What is one thing you would do that's a fear of yours that you would like to overcome? Does anybody want to share?
A fear?
Yeah.
No, everything
You
I'm
don't have any
scared
fears?
of. No, I do have fears, but everything I'm scared of is not anything I fear. I don't want to overcome it. Like
really?
Like anal sex.
It is actually part of the
anal sex.
frame.
I mean, you know what I mean?
I've been trying to find this freeze frame. If y'all look at this freeze frame,
girl,
in the purple is Wanda.
Overjoy, child.
Joy, we are out for that. We ain't studying Wanda.
But I'm just saying, I hope it ain't true. Let me
I
be
don't
clear.
think that's true. So, Joy, your fear was anal sex, Callie?
Well, I'm just saying, any fear. Any fear. Just, you know what I mean? No, any fear.
I don't want to overcome that.
There is a reason for me to be fearful of it.
I'm talking about like,
I don't want to get over that.
Rats, and you don't, and cats? Okay, thank you.
Cats is
mine
too.
is easy.
Yeah.
I have a fear of snakes and steps.
Okay, bridge.
Okay,
and that is me, Cecilia. I am so afraid to go over a bridge. And we went to Louisiana to Mississippi, and it was a bridge I had to drive over, and I wanted to close my eyes the entire time.
Okay, I can do that. I'm the same way with going through the mountains. We drove to Arkansas a couple of years ago. I had a panic attack over the mountains.
Birds. I'm terrified of birds, T. Like terrified of birds. We did a thing, and they was like, imagine yourself being a bird. And I had to do a flamingo because that's the only bird I'm not afraid of. But anyway, anal, that's Callie. She's afraid of anal. I'm afraid of
anything. That's just the first thing came on my mind.
My main thing is probably the bridge. And I'm terrified of bugs, like totally.
Mm-hmm.
But here is Wanda going down, but it's not Martel.
It's not Martel.
It's not Martel. But that
really? The highest number of bridges, I couldn't live where you live, T. I can't even visit you, T. Lord. So you've been on that bridge too? Yes, that bridge ain't no joke. And I was
Is it worse than the ones to get over from like those Florida islands? So if you drive from Alabama to Florida,
it's one going to Narva, Florida. I don't think I can go there. And it even goes into the water,
really
y'all. It even goes into the water.
If you go to Tampa, because from Tampa to get to Clearwater, and then Clearwater has another bridge to get to Clearwater Beach.
I can't do it. So we know Callie's fear is the best one. So Callie, you win.
What was her biggest fear?
I can't do it though. I don't know how y'all do that.
She don't want to overcome that fear, and I agree. Yeah, nothing but water. Kelly is crazy today. All right.
So
Mel is co-hosting the Orion concert, and her mom are talking. This was a big clip that everybody talked about. Even if you didn't watch the show, you probably saw this clip. And her mom are talking, and her mom made a comment of like, "It's sad you don't have the kids." And I think this is production's way of setting this up. Now that we saw what happened, and then they start talking about that Martel is, you can sense that he's struggling with what he created.
I think that whole conversation was so messy, and she shouldn't be.
And then she said, but his same thing when Mel has a dark heart, like they both, it's like you see, but anyway, we're gonna move on.
But they can talk about each other. It's just
so like, you don't talk about stuff with your mom. I have.
On TV, I mean, that's absolutely not. I talk about a whole lot of stuff. I'll give you an example of how unfair it is. Martel's mother makes one comment like, well, it ain't like she was perfect or something, and Melanie goes psycho, and so does her mellow minions.
I thought she said something about it ain't like she was doing anything around the house. You was doing everything.
Well,
that kind of thing.
It don't matter.
That's a lot to say about a mother.
Okay. And you don't think
because they said that they think that he's going to get better.
He's a psycho. He ain't. All that stuff wasn't good.
But what they said it came from was him struggling. But Joy, they said it came from him struggling with what the situation. They didn't say he was always a psycho.
She said, I get it. That ain't. She
oh God, what
is Mel a cheating? She did all kind.
Excuse me,
I minute. All I'm saying is the mom shouldn't say anything about the in-laws, the former in-laws, because we already know that Melanie and Martel are toxic. You don't need the mother's toxic, even if that is their opinion.
So if she thought so bad of Martel, when he came in that room, she wouldn't have said, kids, let's go, and left her daughter.
Well, that's how I knew she was fake as heck.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just that at that moment they're saying that he has some toxicity in him. She don't think he's a horrible person. It's just that right now he may be he's going through a moment where maybe they feel like he's treating them a certain way because he can't control her anymore. That is mainly what it is. She has left it to where he cannot call her when he wants to. It's not on his terms anymore, and it's hard for him when it's not like that.
Yeah, that's why he was about ready to, beg for some kind of communication, because she cut him off. And that's good, because she proved her point. She did exactly what she wanted to do until he learns how to talk about her in public with some serious respect. We know he didn't show any when he was married. So your conversation.
A woman who became famous, setting her husband.
Hold on, let Callie finish, Joy. Go ahead. Go ahead, Callie.
You're so funny.
Okay. I didn't forget what I was saying. What was I saying?
I don't know. I couldn't hear.
And look, I'm not even pre-PhD. I didn't forget, Joy. I think your counterpart then took over my membranes.
Well, Joy done took over mine too. That's why I have to really take really good notes.
That's just. I'm like you concerned about the things that Martel say about you, and you literally became famous for setting your husband out on the streets.
Oh, excuse me. Hello. No.
What? He caused all
this.
He did not.
She did not become famous. Where's my cat? She did not become famous by setting him out. He became famous by putting his Peter Pan in the wrong little buttercup. Okay.
He don't even want to marry this girl. This is the craziest part about it. Is he goes to Louis and say, I miss my marriage. Oops. Which that was a Freudian slip. He misses his marriage. But then he said, I miss being married. You got a whole baby mama that you can marry. Why you ain't marrying her?
He already said he wouldn't. I told you I thought that was.
But why if
y'all got mad at me when I said this before. I think that Martel misses the comfort. He actually said that the comforts of marriage. But I've always been crystal clear that I didn't think he wanted to be married to Mel, because he was willing to sabotage his family. For somebody that he wouldn't even be with, if the opportunity allowed.
No, it wasn't about that. He not wanting to be married to Mel. It was about he liked what that mouth do. He liked what that mouth do, Joy. It wasn't about Mel. It was about what her mouth do. Okay? It was her mouth. He don't want to marry her mouth, but he want to be in her mouth. She should feel horrible about that.
And that's why she said she does now.
Not to get all graphic, there's a whole lot of mouths.
But he liked her mouth because she wasn't the first one, or the only one he cheated with. But he's the only one whose mouth he couldn't get enough of. So he liked her mouth. Okay, because he would have moved on to somebody else. You don't stay.
I guarantee you, Martel is the type of dude that after him and Melanie broke up, he tried to make it work with her, but she ain't workable. I don't believe it. I don't believe that she was a workable woman that he could have. Because first of all, she erratic. She's extremely immature. I just couldn't.
Who are you talking about right now?
Ariana. She's extremely immature. You can never control that type of
rocking the mic mouth. Okay,
that's what she doing. He loved her mouth. She has a big mouth too. Have you seen her open it? I ain't mad at her.
Motor mouth.
I'm not mad at her mouth. Like, if you can do that with your mouth, do it. That's okay.
What did she? What? I ain't never looked at the mouth.
You gotta go look how big her mouth is. It is huge. Not the store owner should speak first. Hey, Dawn.
Right.
Dawn might be watching.
Dawn, that's not true.
You're watching from the beginning. I agree, Dawn. The store owner should speak first.
The eye roll was classic, though. I'm going to have to put that to some music.
What?
Her Destiny's eye roll when Mel walked in.
Oh, yeah. Destiny was so mad that Mel didn't give her a moment, but I'm not going to talk. We're going to wait till that happens. All right. So they have that conversation. Joy feels like it was bad, which maybe it is. But I talk to my mom about everything, so maybe it just ain't on camera.
Too, but it's certain things
maybe it just ain't on camera.
On camera.
Get you. Yeah, I get you, because it's not on camera. Martel went on server
and I would say that, and I say that only because it poses a problem. Because I would assume that a lot of times the grandparents are the go-between.
Yeah.
And if the former husband and wife are toxic, it shouldn't be like that with the in-laws. And that's why I would just stay out of it. I ain't gonna say I wouldn't be tempted, but I would stay out of it. And you can always gaslight your children without putting somebody else down. And that's what I understand. There was a way to, I enjoy what you're doing. You seem at peace. There are a lot of things she could have said that didn't have anything to do with Martel and everything to do with how proud of her for, standing her ground. Parents should get involved.
And there's a lot of condoms that Martel could have used not to bring a fifth baby up into the marriage.
The marriage is over, Callie. That's not
when the pregnancy was there, Joy. Do we need to go back and
we're not even talking about that. We're talking about.
But she's just talking about.
I don't care. I'm still right.
But it's like you're forgetting the beginning.
Yeah, it's like you just
get to the end.
Girl, that was 2 years ago. Me and Callie went live that day. That's how I'm talking about Angela Moorhead.
Oh.
Angela.
That is true.
The girl named Angela.
I really feel like
I remember that day because me and Callie went live. You remember that day?
What day?
She was saying Angela Moorhead was saying that Martel went on several podcasts. Yeah, on Steve.
Oh yeah. Did he have on a fake? Because you can buy. Because he looked extra buff that day. You can buy those fake muscular suits.
Yeah, those ones on sale at Party City.
I think he had on one of those. I do. Go back and watch. He looked just like that because I saw it on Amazon.
Martel was busting out his clothes. He's bigger than what he used to be. He probably working out a lot trying to deal with some of his stress because he got crazy baby mama and psycho ex-wife. So,
well, it shouldn't be stressful when that's what you set out.
But I mean, he created this situation. Y'all act like
Martel. So I'm not arguing about that. He did. He did. I ain't arguing about that.
So then they say he talked to Big Lou, who's Callie's new friend, and Big Lou said, which I like Lou. I feel like Lou may be the voice of reason that Marceau wish he was, because Lou's voice of reason actually makes sense and it's not in like a riddle. But Mel, he was talking to him, and he said Mel has a dark heart, and I think he was mad because she wouldn't film with him. I think her not filming with him really messed with him this season.
It did. He really thought that Mel was going to do something different because they were on film. Mel made the right move by cutting him off with the filming because he was out of control for a minute. It sounds like they're trying to get back on track, and that's good. But I don't care how much you cheated, how many babies you brought. You need to respect your mama, your child's mother.
Cecilia said, why does the side chicken, not the side chicken, love it, always have an issue with the wife and not I don't know, but the women always fight each other.
Well,
they never fight the man.
Because I think a lot of times, although we don't mean this literally, I think we still look at each other as a sisterhood. And I think generally speaking, that this is a situation that you're infringing upon. And there's this, why are you coming into this situation? Let us work this thing out or not. And then if you want to get involved, that you can. But I think it's genuinely because of that.
But I think because I wasn't here at the beginning of the show, but some of the stuff that you have told us that she did, I'm trying not to call her coleslaw, Ariane did, was just downright on Twitter and social media disrespectful. And I feel like, and he
she
still
definitely was disrespectful.
and he still stayed with her. And I'm like, most men, you at least want your side chick to be kind of couth and quiet.
You want her to be quiet.
Right. So the fact that he still, even when she was as loud and boisterous and dirty and nasty as she was, stayed with her, that you know her mouth was good, Joy. I don't care what you say about this, Joy. Anyway.
I'm saying it's not just on. I just no man that is at least trying to be with the wife would still have been with her. He had feelings for Ariane. And I think he wanted, I think there was a part once he realized that Melanie wasn't there. He probably tried to make it work for Ariane, but she's not controllable. Martel needs a woman that he feels like a little bit that he can push out but reel her back in. And I think he pushed out Melanie, but he couldn't reel her back in.
Yeah. Martel needs a woman that can help him pass his test. Because Melody definitely was helpful.
But see, that's why I said, and that's why he needs to take another approach. And it's crazy. What's crazy is because of how the situation is, he's going to make somebody a really good husband.
Yes, he can be faithful. I don't even know if this man can be faithful. You have so much. Okay.
What you said, you know he can be.
This man is going to never be satisfied. He's one of those people who is always looking for better. Because I feel like the wife that he had, she may have had her faults, but he had a bomb-ass wife.
He was saying about Mel, about her being such a horrible person.
Yeah, because he could not.
Well, we know why.
I believe she's very cold now. She appears to be cold.
Oh, I would be cold to him too.
She appears to be cold though.
Well, he means,
and I don't think
that he means to everybody.
But I think that has a lot to do with the fact that
the friends that leave.
She's
the way he's trying to communicate that she's only there for a minute with a friend, then they gone and all that. Y'all agree with all that?
That is true. That's what I'm saying. Tori, this man is never going to be satisfied. Mel plays chess, not checkers. Whatever we think about her, keep your knees on their neck, especially the Bessemer hillbillies.
Oh.
You better talk about them, Dawn.
Not the Bessemer hillbillies.
Okay. They were a power cut. When I saw the montage of them, y'all, that just broke my heart. Yeah. Martel felt inadequate and sought out someone to make him feel good. He was jealous of Mel's success before the show.
Of women. You see this as Martel felt inadequate and had to seek out somebody to make him feel good. I look at it like Mel was ignoring him. So he sought out somebody that would.
Because he felt inadequate.
And if you talk to men that have actually cheated.
Thank you. It's not about the woman. Thank you. Okay, it's not about the woman. It's about the man.
I mean, because we tell ourselves that a lot of times to make ourselves feel better.
It's about so you're gonna blame your faults on me. You're gonna blame your cheating on me. Are you serious?
No.
You're gonna blame you doing wrong by me on me. No. Why don't you just leave
I can't blame you.
No,
it's not Melanie's fault that he decided to cheat.
Like
but
I'm just telling you.
You just said it's because
it was still the decision that he had to make. I'm just saying that when men are unhappy and they have families, they don't really have a lot of choices because any choice they make is going to be bad. If they cheat, they wrong. If they decide, babe, this ain't working out, and I'm talking to you, you ignore me. If I leave you with 4 children, you wrong. Anyway, a man, I don't understand where a man who is unhappy, loves his wife, but is unhappy, what recourses he has.
Thank you. That's what I said too. If he felt so bad, he should have left.
To be serious, or is this the joke?
And you're right.
Or what?
There is no way because that's not true. That's not true, Joy.
He has no other options.
He's got all kinds of options. Nobody
feels that way about he has no other options. I said none of the options are going to be. None of them are going to be perceived as good options.
So then
if a man comes to, I'll give you an example. Wait a minute, let me give you an example. If Martel had went to Mel like flat out and said, "I'm not happy," and in my opinion he did. "I'm not happy. I need you to meet me halfway. I need you to be at home more. I need you to do X, Y, Z. I need this. This is what I need." And she has every opportunity to say, "I need, and what I would like is X, Y, and Z." And if their needs aren't met, then if Martel has said, "Look, this ain't working out. I've already called an attorney. We're going to get a legal separation. I'm going to be over here. You're going to be over here." And we start the proceeding. He's still
like Mel did. Like Mel did.
He's still going to look bad.
But he would have looked better to me.
But a woman looks like a hero when she does it.
That's not true. As long as he took care of those kids, he would have been okay. As long as if he would have been a good dad that was still in their lives, he would have been okay. Nobody would have been mad at him. As long as he took care of his kids. That is not true. People get divorced every day. Every day. And nobody ain't saying, "Oh, he's a bad man for leaving." As long as he takes care of his kids.
So, but Joy,
nobody ain't mad at LeBaric about leaving Destiny, and he left her with her baby 3 months old
and get a 5th child by somebody else.
No, that's not true. She told him he needed to stop cheating, and he didn't. Amen.
Well, he told her to stay at home, and she wouldn't. So
she wouldn't stay at home.
Why would she stay at home when who's gonna make the money?
He actually did say stay at home. He said slow down. When she was taking on another project, he was
and
like, "Mel, just slow down."
And she said, "Stop cheating."
I mean,
yeah, they both.
Okay. According to, if you listen to Coleslaw, they had stopped.
I'm not talking about.
You're not listening to her.
Couple, the married man and woman. What do you mean, Coleslaw? How are we gonna sit there and let Coleslaw
needs on the back burner when you have kids to feed and tailored lives?
Oh my God!
Mansions and cars. They had an empire to maintain. That's true. Somebody got to work. I mean, there's wives who wish their husband was at home and didn't have to work so much.
He was not getting paid for that play. That's all he was saying, because she was doing that play.
He was trying to slow her success down. I agree with that too.
If you think that play was her success, then Marceau made it, because he was in a play last weekend. That's not the only thing
that she was doing, though. If it was only because of a play, if he's mad because she did a play, that's petty.
Exactly. That's why
he said, if he mad over just one play that was going to take 2 weeks or a month, then that's petty. I'm sorry. This has to be a more than a play.
Right. I mean, why would we expect her to slow down if he didn't stop cheating?
No. Okay, y'all got it.
No, you got it, Joy. We're just trying to help you see that you ain't got much at all.
I'm confused.
You didn't see nothing. You ain't figured
well, that's clear. On year number
y'all ain't figured that out yet.
I'm gonna say this, and I'm being honest.
You ain't giving up the fight.
Let him leave, because I would rather him leave than be with this lady who's disrespectful.
Leave and figure it out. Oh, but Melody left.
But he was cheating way before that play. It was not. It couldn't have been that play.
Joy, you are not. Why don't you acknowledge the fact that she tried to work it out by leaving, and she was in one place, he was in another. They did something in that time that came back together. Why do you never want to acknowledge that?
Because
you just anyway.
That's amazing how you're painting this. They were separated. They got back together because they got a show together. Let's be honest. So
then that's what
matters how.
But they got
that because while they were filming their initial show,
work things out.
According even to the mistress,
Melody,
they weren't messing around.
Melody,
they worked together.
Joy, she left when things were not working out. She left to try and make things right. That's what you're just saying.
Joy,
you know, Martel should have done. What do you mean,
Tori said she was with you up until this point. All right. Anyway, let's move on.
I need to acknowledge what,
girl. Joy,
stop. No, we're not going backwards, Joy.
I need to acknowledge what,
Joy.
I don't think Martel think he's done anything wrong. I really don't. I think he feels like Mel's the only.
I think he feels justified.
I don't think he feels.
And I don't agree with that. I don't think he made the right choice. I don't think cheating is the right choice.
So
if you're unhappy, you should leave. I just think the difference is men get dogged for doing that. Women are celebrated for it.
What?
My pressure ain't up.
Right, Tessa.
Tessa, my pressure ain't up. I love it because I just want to hear what she got to say.
Martel don't need a lawyer. You need Joy.
Yeah, Joy could be Martel's attorney. He might have would have got half of the money.
Mel Nika needs to be worried about her job because you coming in for Martel.
You need to be his manager, actually. And Callie needs to be Erica Jane's manager. And I think I could be Kenya's or Giselle's.
Drunken spat with
oh, thank you. And I could be Kenya's or Giselle.
That's my girl.
I love Giselle. Okay, so
this is actually my favorite. Her and Robin by far are my favorite housewives of all time.
So let's say, so Martel said that he is studying for the home builder's test. He takes it in 2 weeks.
Y'all know that's why him and Coleslaw broke up, right?
Huh?
Y'all know that's why him and Coleslaw broke up.
Why?
Because she couldn't help him pass that test. He's like, what is the
Yeah, he needs somebody that's going to help support him. And he does need somebody in his corner that's encouraging him. I agree with that. I agree with that.
Some men do need, but then they can't be mad because this woman is so much better than they are. Like,
I'm jealous of you.
You can't get jealous of them if their light's a little brighter than yours. And a partnership is never gonna be equal. Somebody gonna always be up and somebody always gonna be down. And the balance can shift, but you just gotta be okay if you're not the one. And Martel ain't that person. But anyway, your brother Martel is not that person, Jordan.
Yeah, if y'all ever met my little brother, y'all would see why I like Martel. Martel, it's like having the stuff. My brother is a borderline chauvinist, not male chauvinist. He's funny to me. He think like somebody in the 1950s, and he's like, some days I be having conversations, but he don't even call me no more. Some days we would have arguments on the phone. I just be exhausted when I get off the phone at the end. I be like, boy. Woo.
This comment right here, Joy, do you remember the conversation? Or it could have been Callie. I think it was all of us. Where we said that this separation was a setup so Mel could have the money and Martel wouldn't have to pay Coleslaw child support. That's
we had
what
that conversation.
Say that again.
We had that conversation
about how you thought they was gonna get back together.
Oh,
and that this little ploy that they're doing now is so Mel can have the majority of the money and Martel not have to pay Ariana a large amount of child support. Do you remember us having this conversation?
But I mean, how would they filter the money?
Because Mel, they're not married anymore. Mel don't have to give her money, child support money. Do y'all not remember this? That they got a divorce because of this, and that they still together. I don't know.
I don't remember us talking about that.
Well, people said they were at the Essence Festival this weekend.
Yeah, they were. They were together.
So I didn't see any pictures. Did anybody see any
They were together. We didn't see the pictures.
Okay, Dr. Leslie, all jokes aside, I kind of am wondering about that myself.
Right. I thought we talked about that.
Have the learning disability.
Y'all are so mean.
I don't agree with that.
I definitely don't agree with that. First of all, teachers' exam, especially for elementary, is hard. I don't even know if I can pass it because it's a whole bunch of tests. And he took in Alabama, they still take the
but yeah, he's in a different field now and could not pass the test. And he's been in this field for how long?
But I'm just saying
he leaned upon people who were able to pass it.
He passed the elementary test.
Okay.
That test ain't easy
for him.
Hi, Kat. So Kat doesn't agree that that's what's happening. But even if it's your side chick baby, Kat, I love your Prince picture, Kat. Okay, I love me some
Prince. Was that Prince or was that Kat?
That was Prince.
Angela, do you live in Alabama? I went to school with a girl named Angela Moorhead.
That reminds me of Nene and Greg. They may get back together because they were good together.
I don't get that comparison.
Well, see, I don't think that she meant that.
He only took it one time, though, so that's not fair.
I don't think so. No, he's felt that several times. No, Joy. It's been more than one time.
No, he didn't say that. He didn't say that. He said that. He literally said Him and Mel studied
him
for the test, and when they took the test, Mel passed, and he didn't have to because Mel had the license. He said that same story more than once.
Okay,
Joy.
We'll
see if he passed this because he should have.
Okay, that's beyond. That's the least of his problem.
No, I am Alabama born and Georgia raised. So no, you didn't go to school with her. It don't seem like. But I don't think Dr. Leslie meant anything by that. She may just be saying that he has. Some people have testing issues, and that could be.
Some people have test anxiety, but they don't have anything to do with a learning disability.
I'm in New Jersey. Prince is my joy. Okay. That's Prince.
His hesitation and inability is concerning.
Well, I think that there's a difference between failing on silence and failing out loud. People made such a big deal about him getting his license, which they should have, to the point that he noticed that he has to get it. So now he's in a situation that if he fails, it's not a private failure. It's one that he would be humiliated if people knew that he failed it again. I would be. So I actually agree. What she say, learn this to come at different levels. I'm a special ed teacher. I know exactly.
I know that's why she's saying you should know that.
Yeah, I mean, but that's not again, having test anxiety isn't a learning disability.
Well, we didn't say it was. We're saying because of the issues he's letting us in on, maybe there is some. I don't know or care.
I mean, he literally said he don't know if he get nervous. He don't know what the issue is, but he has. A lot of people have test anxiety.
Yes,
but that has nothing to do with having a learning disability. And again,
no one said that it did.
I can't remember the name of the test that you take in Alabama because I had to take that in Missouri. We don't have it anymore, but I can't think of the name of it. That test ain't easy. The elementary one is extremely difficult.
When did Mel post the comeback is on the way? The comeback group or just her comeback, Angela? I haven't been on Instagram in a while.
I hope that he passed it. I looked up, the site is down. The site
we don't know if you
pull up people's let me look see.
Oh, so Kat is agreeing, Joy. Your brother's getting it. I don't think Martel is a strong learner. He has some level of LD. Think he has attention issues as well. Well, I
wouldn't be surprised.
So that's okay.
And that's a pretty serious thing. So I don't think any of us are joking.
What license is he trying to get? A builder's license?
Builder's license. Oh God!
Did anybody check on the driver's license? Maybe he don't have that either.
All right, y'all. Let's go ahead. We got to talk about Kimmy and Maurice because this was a big issue too.
Oh yeah, well.
So. And okay, so they're doing this retreat.
It's still down. I've been trying to look at this.
This is why I think this show is fake. Because
Joy gonna say that site's down until she knows for sure he passed it.
I just looked it up.
It's gonna be up.
It literally says the license search is temporarily unavailable.
Okay,
go for it. Let me check on my end.
She's gonna keep checking. Joy gonna tell us when it is. Okay, so I feel like the show is fake, and this is my reasoning. Maurice and Marceau are brothers. Kimmy tells Maurice that they're going on a retreat with Dr. What's his name? Francis. Tish is claiming she's not telling Marceau what they're doing. Does Marceau and Maurice not talk and be like, bruh, are you ready to go on this retreat to talk to Dr. Francis? Yada, yada.
Men don't normally talk like that.
They don't do that?
I don't think.
Not even brothers? So you're trying to say that Marceau has no idea they're going on a retreat, and you believe this?
No,
I'm just trying to.
I don't believe. No, it's not there. I don't think they break down the specifics because even I don't believe that Maurice knew when Maurice. You don't think Maurice when he said, "Well, who's going?" When he was saying Scott 1.0 and 1.0 and 2.0
and 2.0. And then I'm just saying after that conversation, you don't think Maurice and Marceau had a conversation?
I don't know. I mean, Maurice seems kind of busy. I don't know if y'all noticed it because I had.
You don't never seem busy to me.
Men do. I don't know if Joy's ever been in the barbershop I have with men. They talk more than we do, but Joy does not know this. But they talk way more than we do. Like, for real.
Yeah,
no, we don't talk about
that. To match her fly.
Thank you, Chandra Rose.
Maurice is a little younger than her too, because somebody said, "What does he expect from a woman who almost 60?" And she's not almost 60, but she's 53,
and he's 48.
And
he ain't gonna be able to do it twice a day.
He ain't gonna be able to do times a week. I'm telling you, if I was Kimmy, I wouldn't even give him no effort. I make him work so hard that he ain't gonna want to do it but one time. He gonna be sweating. He gonna be tired. He gonna take a nap.
And I know we jokingly said that last week, but I agree.
Don't move. Just lay there. Let him
Wait a minute. He even said, it can be robotic sometime, and then other times we can pre-plan.
Yeah, let it be robotic. Just be robotic. Just lay there.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's not fun. I mean, that would really not be enjoyable for her.
But what is not enjoyable for her to do it 2 times a day? So let's just let it be what it is. So do y'all? Let me see. Maurice said, "This is what I kind of."
You know what? Sometimes I need to force myself to shut up. I could tell y'all how to do 2-3 times a day. It just might.
How you do it, Callie? Tell us what we gotta do. Ecstasy?
No. I don't do drugs. Never smoked marijuana in my life.
What y'all think? I'm a single mom with 2 sons. I know from sitting there. Oh, in the barbershop, me too. My friend used to do hair in a barbershop, and man, it was good. I loved it.
And yeah, I did spend a lot of time in the beauty shop. I had a girlfriend. My best friend was a beautician. I spent my youth in the barber beauty shop.
And what's so crazy is now the white men are going to the black barbershops because it was a princess hot chicken across the street, and they would be in there with the black men. Their haircuts were good. White men go now get the black cut with the line.
I think it's because it's the lining.
It's
and
the
they
line.
Kind of funky up they look. Like they'll take
he had something to say to you, Callie. Is one of them the anal times?
Oh, no, what? I was looking at the cover. No.
Kelly, how do you do it
to get through that? I mean, I just can't.
But Latoya, I feel like Kimmy probably would want to do times a day. But she even said, "But you're not giving me what I need, but you want me to give you what you need." Like he didn't take her on a honeymoon for 4 years. She wasn't asking for a trip every month, every week.
Somebody made a comment today that the Scott brothers are Neanderthals.
Oh.
I think both Scott brothers play into the cameras. I've been saying it. I think more so than Maurice. Mm-hmm. But because I do think they play into the cameras. I think that they're not necessarily authentically themselves. I think they are very much aware that that red light is on. Martel and Mel are just different breeds. They are real on camera.
Maurice, they're so real on camera. I love it. And I think that's why people, when they come on the screen, people like them. Martel and Mel on the screen. Hold on, I'm missing stuff. So it's asking, okay, I have a question. It's asking for sex 2 times a day too much? Or does it depend on the woman? Does it depend
on the people? It depends on the people and the situation. If you both teachers and you all for the summertime.
Oh yeah, every day. All day.
I've seen your don't
if you are like regular people who got 9-5s and children.
Yeah. And they don't have any young kids. Well, they have Monster sometimes, but he's not that young.
Latoya, I think about their storyline a lot.
Yeah, they don't have a storyline. I agree. I think this is fake.
They can bring anymore. I don't know.
Because they don't even look like they want to do it 2 times a day. So anyway, but a lot of people were very upset with Maurice because they felt like Kimmy looked like she wanted to cry. I didn't really see that.
Kimmy looked like Kimmy looked at him as if, is he slow? I mean, she looked at him with concern.
That's why I do wonder, do they be looking at, because both of them, because Tisha looks at Marceau sometimes like,
yeah, like you stupid.
And I think that she was too. Again, I think they're playing into the cameras, just the men.
Not them.
I don't think Tisha does, and I don't think Kimmy does. Just those Scott brothers. They are very much so aware, because if you listen to Kimmy's conversation, it made so much sense. While to bribe her to go on the retreat, she said, "Okay, I'm gonna give you what you want," which was sex every day.
every
then
day.
he's like 2 times a day. He says, "See, I'm giving you exactly what you want, and you proving my point. It's still not enough.
It's not enough." That was my point. No matter what she said to him, it was still not going to be enough, and that's just not. It's not reasonable. It's unreasonable. But yeah, Joy, I'm sure.
And then when he walks away saying, "My wife doesn't want to do something that may or may not help improve the marriage," that was really a.
We're about to get out too, Tori.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, they still wear. Okay, what else do I have? Tiff, I speak of the okay. Tiff and what's their name? They pay me no. Who is that?
That's Crochet. That don't look like Crochet. Do it.
Oh, that's pretty. Tiff and
you know, my daughter do crochets to individuals, and they look good
in the front. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Tiff and the Whitlows, they really didn't talk about nothing. So unless y'all want to talk about them, no.
I'm like, do they have good chemistry? That's what I was wondering. Yeah. Is it me or is their chemistry just off?
It's way off. I don't know if it's just on camera. She seems to be playing for the camera more. Yeah. Where he seems to be like, now you know this ain't what we normally do.
Is he really upset? You notice that she said he think he may be a sex addict.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he don't even look like the body type.
Okay, first of all, she said they do it in the car. His big ass, unless they got a wood, can they do it in the car? I'm trying to figure out what car they can do it in reasonably.
No, what? Say that.
Help me out. What do they own?
Maybe they drive a Winnebago.
What's the big Ford truck? He look like he drive.
Maybe that's what they own. Okay, because other than that, they just ain't getting in the Kia Sophia and doing what she say they doing. I'm sorry.
Festiva. What was the Ford Festiva?
I went on a trip with 5 people in a Ford Festiva. Never again. Never again.
That car too close to the ground for me to get in it. No.
But I feel like their stories ain't straight.
That's what it is, and they just decided to roll with it. Because it's nothing about what they say to me is realistic.
It's like they don't have their stories matching up. Like he says not enough. She says it's too much.
Kim might
somebody lying.
Kimmy might have to go back to work to get a storyline.
Yeah. I really feel like Kimmy and Maurice could be friends.
We haven't seen her doing anything. And I want to see it. I want to see her do something.
So let's get to the good part. So we kind of talked about, and then we'll get off. So nobody came on today. Mel and Martel, and I didn't share it, so maybe that's why. But Mel and Martel sitting in the heat with the children. And did you think she didn't see them out there? It wasn't. I mean, she saw them.
Oh, no. You can't. Whenever you on stage, you can't see.
You can't. Oh, well, I used to dance on stage. That
you can barely see the front row.
That's it. Yeah, I did used to do that. But they used to have a lot of lights, so maybe they did have a lot of lights. But anyway, so they come in. Productions did all this.
It was in the daytime.
Somebody
it
said
may have gone into the night.
At least Mel's mom knew, because Mel was about to sit on the couch and her mom said, "No, sit on the chair."
I heard her say that after somebody pointed that out. I didn't think anything about it.
It's okay. And so then Martel came in with the kids and they sit on the couch. So somebody felt like I read it in a group maybe too, that was a setup, like production set that up and told her mom to have her.
I didn't even okay.
So then the mom comes in, and Martel and the kids come in. And
it may have been like that. So in a camera shot, just the camera shot.
The what? Yeah, to get a good frame. Yeah, I probably so too. And so then the mom with her friends to fake, coins to make shirt.
Yeah, because if you remember, if you watched when
Joy, you stop talking. I don't know what she meant.
I was gonna say, if you paid attention, Martel and her weren't in the same camera shot. They had to go backwards and forwards,
yeah. But what they was I think they did that because I do think they could have got them in the same shot, but it was the effect of the way they were looking at each other. They wanted us to pay attention to how they looked at each other, because they both looked at each other in a way like they could have had fun that night. I'm just gonna say that. You know what I mean? And it made you
thought
look.
that was very made up.
You think that they didn't mean it?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, they probably looked at each other for a second, but Carlos King spread it out to make it look like it was something that it wasn't.
But anyway, so then they showed that montage of them together. What did y'all?
Carlos not there though. That would have been the camera guy.
Joy, if something can be recorded and changed after the fact.
Yeah, they do reshoots, but that clothes was too specific. I think we would notice. Yeah. But I don't know, because you never know with reality TV. So y'all don't think they was looking at each other like they wanted each other? Maybe it was just me.
No, I mean, yeah, that's what they made the scene look like that. Yes.
Did you get sad when you saw it,
Joy? Did you get sad?
I know, Joy. When you saw the family and they was on the swing.
You talking about her and Mel, him and Mel,
and the kids?
I think it's sad. I think they made a beautiful couple,
man,
and they complimented one another. And I'm not saying that this is all. I mean, I'm not blaming Martel. Martel is wrong. He was definitely is what broke up the marriage. But I think that Melanie would be more conscious in her next relationship, and I think Mel would. I mean, I think Martel will too. I personally think he's gonna make somebody a good husband, because
Melody
wants to be married.
I might bet you on that, and I'm not a betting woman, but we could do a bet that he ain't gonna be satisfied.
You know, somebody in the group had, in one of these groups, I can't even think which one, had made a comment saying that they bet that Martel is gonna get custody of his son.
Well, I wouldn't be mad at that.
And him and Mel gonna get back together.
Yeah, I could see that happening. That part right there.
Yeah.
Okay, so what else? He's a hoe. Oh, okay. The dog still got fleas. Oh, y'all just mistreat Martel. Jordan, don't be mad. It's okay.
It's just a fact.
He will make himself a good wife for himself. Oh, okay.
You wrong.
I do think that Mel has learned, because you can tell when she's having a conversation with Tiffany. She's like, listen to him. Have you caught that?
Yeah.
Or why are you saying that about him?
Yeah, I did.
So I think she knows this too. Like
So my point is, I wish that she would kind of talk about that generally.
Yeah. Because
I think Mel is put on a pedestal for a lot of women. She's inspiration. And I understand 100%. One of the things I wish more women would talk about openly in a reflective way, I wasn't listening. Martel was flat out wrong for cheating, but I also wasn't listening to him. Martel
so do you think if she listened, he wouldn't have cheated? Joy, do you honestly think?
Okay,
I'm just wondering. Okay.
Do you think that Martel should have conversations about what he should have listened to?
Huh?
Do you think Martel?
I hear you, Callie.
Do you think Martel should have had similar conversations about what he should have listened to, what he could have done?
But he has.
How do you know?
But Martel has actually said in confessionals that he was wrong. That he misses his family.
It's not about
that he
being
can't.
Wrong. No, you missed the question. We all know he was wrong. But when you said you wish women would be more reflective on what they could have done, maybe I could have listened more, etc. Do you think Martel, not just, I miss my family, do you think Martel has ever done that himself? Sat and talked about reflected on?
Because he has. When he was talking about, I could tell you a couple of situations.
But tell me,
I can remember when they had that picnic outside, and his son had made the comment.
Yeah,
he wished that they would be together, so he went cry all the time. And they went to Martel for his confessional. He was just like, he knows that this is his fault. He don't know. At that point, he didn't know how to.
I still ain't mentioning, because even when they went to Atlanta,
I don't think she got.
But he's saying that is his fault. There's nothing else for him to say.
Man, you played a part in this.
Why is there something else for Mel to say? I don't think you got the question. No, it's not that important. I know we about to get off.
It's always a but, and it's Mel. I agree. But anyway, we are about to get off. Anything else?
He actually left at the bar after on the back of the house, on the back of that building where they have cigar lounge outside. He literally apologized to Mel. Mel cried.
Apologize for what? What did he do?
Is that when he called her a
Before
hoe?
they got into an argument. Girl. Wait a minute. I said before they got into an argument. But he started off apologizing to her. Because I remember her saying, "You have never said that to me before." Yeah, I remember that.
I gotta go back
and Mel,
I just remember the whole part.
All I remember about it is when he called her a hoe, because this is the same conversation, right?
But
okay, then the hoe is all that matters.
I said before they start arguing.
I said before the fight. Before they start arguing,
he did apologize to her.
Nobody can sincerely apologize in one breath and in the next breath call them.
Well, that's because Mel kept trying to get him to
stop blaming it on Mel.
Also because Mel was poking at him. He went there in an apology.
And he was poking at coleslaw.
No, he
y'all
was.
know what?
You keep going back
to
get
over here.
That justifies her behavior, and it does.
You can't apologize.
And nothing justifies his.
Joy gives Martel grace and mercy
to her.
Okay, Joy.
He literally talked about whatever. Mel cried, showed remorse.
Boo-hoo. I apologize, but you a hoe.
Made them keep on talking.
How are we celebrating this moment here?
Mel started poking at him. He kept
trying to poke at him, Joy.
How you take an apology?
He tried his best not to make it negative, but Mel kept poking.
He said the word hoe, but he wasn't negative.
No, she went negative first. I remember that conversation.
Okay, Joy. We're going to let Joy have that one.
Oh, my God. Yes, okay.
Let her have it.
Enjoy that one, Joy.
She's not a Martel groupie, but she is his sister in her head.
Sister
and she's going to defend that man.
Groupie sister.
On anything he does. And I think somebody needs to. Somebody needs to defend him because we need that point of view. And I love that about Joy. He can do no wrong. Not to Dr. Joy pre-PhD.
That's not true. I told y'all that he has a.
What's her husband name?
Episode when Martel and Beverly had got into it. I thought it was so funny because Martel essentially told Melanie that because I was cheating on you, you used to come and holler and clown on me. I now have a right.
Now
that we divorced to stalk you and clown on you.
He said that, and I was
Martel was flat out wrong. So that's not true.
That's the only time.
He wrong.
But we do need this point of view, and I'm happy Joy has it. And if we didn't have her, we wouldn't have the Martel lovers of the world, and that like to watch our show because there's some people who do agree with Joy. And I like Martel.
Me too.
I hate this happening.
I actually like everybody on this show.
I do too. I like everybody on the show.
And I don't dislike them. They're just not interesting TV.
They're so boring. The Whitlows are boring. Joy
and
Hope.
They didn't even let us know if that girl found that her daddy. We still don't know. They ain't talked about that since they went to Utah, Alabama.
Yeah,
they are follow up on it the next season after they canceled.
Well, this will be our last Huntsville until September, and I'm very sad.
But we're sure there'll be some hot topic in social media. We might have to.
Yeah, we'll have to come on and just talk about the social media of it all because I don't think I could not do this.
And especially when Coleslaw gets her OnlyFans, we coming on.
Yeah, we'll talk about that, and I'm sure Mel and Martel are going to be.
Martel's going to get that baby. If she thinks she's going to be naked on OnlyFans,
no, she said not naked.
Gonna get that
baby on her bikini.
She can be in a bikini.
Huh?
Right? She can do a bikini.
You can't be naked on OnlyFans.
I don't know, but I don't
think that's not her plan. Her plan is to be in swimsuits. You can.
That's what she said.
Uh-huh.
So she know what she good for.
Well, you know, she said that she said something and he called and cussed her out, so she can't say it anymore.
Yeah, I remember that.
You remember Callie showed me? Yeah.
What did she say?
She didn't say what she said, but
but she just said that I don't remember.
She made him very mad, and she got caught and cussed out. He cussed her out.
Mm-hmm.
She said that in a live.
That girl don't look like she can boil a hot dog.
No, but she did a live, and I didn't watch it.
She don't look like she can boil a hot dog.
She don't. But
okay, y'all. We go.
All right, so we've been on here hour 30. That's as long as we said we was gonna do. Y'all be sure to I don't know when we'll be back on because we got some vacations coming on, but we will post our stream.
I will try to do next week. Okay. Well, we don't have to worry about Monday because we won't have Huntsville.
Yeah.
So the only thing that we'll have
Atlanta.
Atlanta and Beverly Hills is what we're.
Atlanta don't even have nothing to talk about. I don't know what's wrong with Atlanta.
So I feel like we can take off your vacation thing if you need to, or whatever. And so we got some vacations coming, all of us do. So we shall be back in the next week or so. Mm-hmm. We will miss y'all. Be sure to follow us on social media. Callie is carrying the social media right now. I have not posted that much. I'm starting back though.
They said Potomac wrapped.
I did a thing on Potomac wrapping. They was saying they played legs and hips and body, and they were all dancing to it.
Yeah.
And Candace has a song with Trina. It's like a video that she's doing. With Trina.
Heard that was a finale. Candace.
And they're saying that Candace and Giselle are going to be on the third Ultimate Girls trip, and they're going to be in.
That cast looks really boring.
Not right now. They don't.
It's horrible, especially after this coming season. They're supposed to be getting into it because of Chris, right?
Yeah, so that's why I don't know why they're on there.
Trip together, that cast looks not right.
Yeah, we shall see. I thought it was going to be,
but Karen. It looks like there's a video that somebody filmed at the finale. Giselle was there.
Yeah, she was dancing. Yeah, she was dancing. I posted it. It was me.
You could see Giselle. Yeah, Karen. You could see Robin and
Mia.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was me. I posted
in that screenshot. Yeah. So they all support her.
Oh, I didn't see Giselle. That ain't in my video.
Oh, okay.
Simply with that video.
So they figured it out. That's why.
Yeah. Nobody stays mad at Giselle. They figured it out. Nobody stays mad at my girl alone. They can't help it.
Giselle does things. I mean, everybody at this point that has read that little Bravo book or ever listens to Giselle pretty much tells people that she a borderline producer. That she produces scenes. She creates scenes. Don't take it personal. You a fool if you do.
It's a job. It's a job.
It's a job for her. If y'all know that she don't get online and have no wars, she get online and tell you when the show, what time the show tuned in. Giselle tunes it. She look like she got a 9 to 5, and at 5:01 she off.
She clocked out. She ain't salary, honey. She clocking in and out. You ain't keeping her no longer than you have to.
Right. This is she don't get involved with
Chris won't let Candace stay. Chris does love Giselle. But it was over him, so hopefully they all made up. Yeah, and Carlos King did call her the executive producer. He did.
Have y'all been watching?
Oh, he did.
I didn't watch Carlos' show. Did y'all watch it when Wanda was on there? I didn't get home till late, so I didn't get to watch that part. Wanda and Martel was on.
Yeah, it was actually really good. They showed another clip of Marcel and Wanda. I actually liked that show. It was actually really good. He asked her, I can't even think of questions that he asked her. He asked her some good questions about Melanie and a little bit about the fight.
Okay.
And
so
she
this
clarified
was after the fight?
A little bit on the baby.
So this was after the fight?
This was after the fight.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Because he mentioned it because of what was heard on social media.
Marcel asked, who all going on this trip? Because we need to know who we gonna do a threesome with or swapping. Yeah. You know he was hoping Mel was on that trip. He know he wanted to swap with Mel and Martel.
When he heard it was Tiffany, he was like, no.
He didn't want Tiffany nor Kimmy because he couldn't give Kimmy. So it was only Mel left for Destiny. He wanted it to be Mel.
No, did y'all hear this shade? With I love Tisha said she always undercuts. Tisha said, "Well, since we the couples in this group."
Yes, she did. They
I that was funny.
I wish they could have included Stormy.
Yeah, just the thought that she planned another retreat. Just the thought that she planned another visit to the psychiatrist without his knowledge is
yeah, weird. She shouldn't do that. I had that in my notes. Like she already know he walked out.
She can go to therapy herself. What's wrong with her?
But no, this is
ain't nothing about her going to therapy herself. She has gone to therapy with him the first time without him knowing, and now this whole trip is a therapy without Marcel knowing again.
Oh yeah, she don't know.
That's what they saying anyway. Yeah. Maurice called him. I don't care what y'all say. He know where he going.
I'm wondering, did they work this out with production? Like, did they have, because those dates they have to carve out way in advance. Because I've only seen one show. Y'all remember Housewives? It was actually when Kim Zolciak actually quit Housewives when she was pregnant. When they was carving out a trip, we normally don't see that.
Well, they going to Nashville, so production they're going all the way to Nashville.
Okay, but that's my point. Yeah, they have to know in advance some dates.
Yep.
That's how I know. And I had only mentioned that because we know that they carve out those dates on purpose. That's why Marcel had, because the turnaround I think is real quick. I don't think this is months and months later.
Oh, so this isn't in May? So you think this was filmed before the May stuff?
Oh yeah, all this is before the fight. Yeah, they separated. Like I told y'all before, they don't film straight like Housewives. They separate their filming. That's why, and they started again in May because that was the first time they were all together. That's why Mel confronted her, and it had to be after
the part of the retreat is in this second half too. So do you think the retreat was
that's filmed? The first half. Oh no. That came before the fight. Yeah. Okay. But we know that the fight what happened in Memorial Day came after they filmed Watch What's Happening. I mean that show with Carlos King. Because all of that stuff happened because of the first episode of Carlos King.
Yes, honey.
About the baby daddy. That's where that comes from. All of that stems from that first
Wanda
show.
Been talking about Mel on her live way before Mel said anything about her. She talked about her because she came in for Tisha, her and Stormy. She need to figure out who.
Everybody claims that she's talking about Sugar Mama, about who her baby daddy. That comes from the argument that it comes.
But that's not the point I'm making. That Mel, Wanda has talked so bad about Mel so many times, and Mel said one thing, and Wanda went to the child.
Right.
Wanda, if you watch any of her lives, she's talking about Mel on every line.
She went to the same thing. That's just like saying Wanda. That's just like saying
I'm not going
her baby daddy be in my inbox. This is like saying she was talking about Tisha. She wasn't. She was talking. She wasn't.
It did have something to do with Tisha. It affected Tisha. It affected her any way that it goes. People was on Tisha's Instagram talking about your daddy and her man. You still incorporating the child. You still are. Mel did that to Tisha. She did.
I mean, so that's why listen to Wanda, that's her argument. You can talk about my child, but I can't talk about yours.
You don't talk about a baby.
But we talking. Tisha's her baby.
I'm not gonna do it.
Tisha's her baby.
Tisha has children. So if Miss Van went and talked about Tisha's great, which she would never.
Tisha has 4 children.
Wanda would lose her mind. That's my point.
2 boys and 2 girls, and one of those boys just so happened to be her husband.
That's right. Her child is 40 plus. Sugar Mama is amazing. But anyway, we're gonna get off of here. Y'all follow us on Instagram and what we got, Kelly? Instagram. TikTok, we got everything.
We will soon have OnlyFans. We ain't quite
decided. Yeah, we're gonna have OnlyFans.
OnlyFans and neon nails. Okay.
Nails and feet.
Yes.
I can do stuff with my lips, and it looked like Callie can do stuff with her anus.
Okay.
I can do some lip.
We about to go in.
All right, let's make us some money. All right, y'all. We will see y'all.
And we not doing. We said we not doing Beverly Hills.
Callie didn't want to do it before the show.
When
no, that's not what I said though. Tik.
What you say?
I said if we were going to do it just 30 minutes before the show came on tomorrow, then why not just wait and do it Thursday? And you explain why. I said, but other than that, yeah, let's just add it on to the end of one of today's shows. I did say that. You remember? I figured.
I was driving. I shouldn't have been reading the stuff.
Yeah,
that's why we can do it Wednesday. No, I was saying before the show.
What was it? I didn't even forget what are they?
What time does the show come on?
7? Can we do it after?
Can we watch it live and go right at 8? Because I can.
Yeah, I can.
Can we do that, Callie?
Yes.
Let's do that tomorrow.
Because I really want to talk about the.
We all have to watch it live and hit on right at 8, and we can.
Okay, please message
Beverly
me.
Hills is really picking up. Y'all heard that about Kyle saying that in retrospect she was talking about something that she didn't know about the clip, that she saw the clip of Erica cursing out her son, and see they were talking about it, laughing about it, and they showed that clip, but she didn't see it. Now that she
told her exactly what she said, and Cal repeated. Erica told Garcelle's 14-year-old son to get the fuck out of here. She said those words.
And when Cal and them were laughing about it, Cal and them were laughing because she laughed
about it.
Because she was drunk.
They got so much backlash. Have y'all seen that on Twitter? Because they said, was that you who just said that all HE double hockey sticks would have broke off?
Yeah.
Garcelle said that to one of their children.
Now, T, you better just drink you some honey tea and take some pills and take a nap.
That'll be 8 o'clock. Oh, that'll be 8 o'clock Central Time, 9 o'clock Eastern Time. It's just 9 o'clock. So, yeah.
Come on, T. We need you on this.
I'm telling you,
that's what you're gonna say.
Beverly Hills is going to be on fire this week because the party has already started.
All right, we're gonna do it. Okay, so we'll be on right at 8.
Yeah, but the party's over.
Yeah, right at 8.
Tomorrow.
Anyway,
the party is over. They're at the end of the party. So tomorrow, I don't know what's gonna happen. We're gonna meet and figure it out.
Oh, it starts at 9 for y'all, not 8. Well, I thought Beverly Hills came on at 7 Central Time, 8 Eastern.
It comes on at 7.
It'll be 8 your time.
Central Time. Eastern Time, it comes on at 8. It does come on again.
I think that's right.
Yeah, it does come on again, but it comes on the first time
but somebody got Google. I think it comes on
and
at
you
7.
might tape it at 10 if you got a DVR. And because I'm looking at that 10:30. Because they usually add that 30 minutes of watch what's happening live. I noticed they slicked that in there to get them ratings. Did y'all notice that? I think. But they separate the ratings.
At 7 Central. So it'll be, we gonna come on at, it'll be 9 your time, right?
No, it'll be 8. It's Eastern. It's just 1 hour.
No, we come live. She said she told me when we come live.
It'll be 8 o'clock Central, 9 o'clock Eastern.
Right, it'll be 9 your time, T.
Yeah.
If you're Eastern,
it'll be.
You gonna come, T? Take a nap. All right. Anyway, y'all, we finna get off here.
Okay.
We'll see y'all tomorrow at 8 Central, 9 Eastern.
Yeah.
Beverly Hills.
All right.
Be quiet, T. We noticed what you said, but you supposed to come still.
Yeah, we'll be here. Yeah.
Stop letting Joy confuse y'all.
It does confuse me. I'm sorry. T, will you take a nap so you can be with us? Thank you. Love y'all. All right, we'll see y'all later. Y'all
got to go to work the next day. I'm off.
Who? Thursday? I'm gonna be traveling Thursday, so I can't do it.
Well, you been off, Callie. I want to be like you. I want to be retired.
Retired.
I want to be like you.
Yeah.
I asked her how she did it.
I want to be like her, but I ain't never got to go to work to do it.
Right.
She ain't told me. Work is called OnlyFans.
All right, we on OnlyFans.
I'm gonna send all y'all my link. It's gonna be $50 per toe. Okay.
Ooh, I can do that. How many toes you got, Callie?
Last check, I got 10.
I wonder how much they charge a look. Like $5
It
or
varies.
$10.
You kind of set your own price.
Oh, you can?
I know.
You can kind of set your own price.
Because y'all was talking about it. Remember when Bolo got her OnlyFans and y'all was talking about? Did y'all watch it?
No, I'm not on there because you have to pay to see anything, right? I ain't paying to see.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
okay,
no.
We're gonna discuss OnlyFans.
Is it an app? Is it an app?